What's up you guys, welcome to my first video. I hope all of you enjoy. And today we are going to talk about if there are upcoming updates for Need for Speed 2015. And we are going to talk about the new Need for Speed, which will be set in 2017. But I will be coming later on that, and of course at the end of the video I will be discussing with you guys my wish list for, of course, the Need for Speed in 2017. First, Need for Speed 2015. How was it at launch? Did we enjoy it? Did I enjoy it? Well, I did. But there were some extensions that were totally missing or came later in the updates. So what did we like and what did we not like? Well, we're going to talk about it right now. First, let's talk about what did we love about the game. So number one, underground racing. Yeah, I was actually pretty happy underground racing came back into Need for Speed, and I think we all did. So I don't really have to explain a lot about that because, well, I think we all love it and loved it and still doing it. So yeah, we had also a lot of customization, which will be of course in our number two. Yeah, that was what I really loved. I'd love to see. I did love to see some new features to the game, which like fenders and stuff. The online vinyl market or whatever it's called. Well, yeah, there were like some new features and some old features came back, and there was just some wide playground to use for your car. So yeah, let's start with number three now. The graphics. Yeah, the graphics for me were great. There were some annoying bugs in there, but I don't know if they're still like that, but let's talk about that later as well in my wish list. So yeah, let's talk about number four, the set of cars. There were some great set of cars in there. For me, it was just enough. Well, not just enough, more is always better for me then. Yeah, there were some great cars in there. Of course, there were some missing cars in there. Just for one example, the Nissan 350Z. Just that's one example. That's all I'm gonna talk about that because it will be too long. So yeah, let's talk about number five, which is about the free updates and DLCs. So yeah, since the launch we got a lot of free stuff like drag races, manual transmission, released on GTR 2017, even before it came out or the day after it came out. I don't remember exactly. So yeah, we got hot rods, etc, etc. So yeah, we got a lot of free stuff. So yeah, that's also another one to the stuff that we loved about the game, because it didn't cost any money, which is special as hell because EA is always pay to play. So yeah, so what did we not like? Like I said before, the bugs, like the fails and everything, it was really annoying, especially on the bridge when you crash on the highway and you spawn below the bridge. That's really a no-go, and I really hated that. So yeah, number two, for me the map was a little bit too small, just a little bit. Literally, it was too small for me. When you've completed the story, there wasn't really much to do after. You have played online and been to drag races and drifts with some random people. So yeah, the cops were too easy to get away from. So that's number three. The cops were too easy to get away from. I never felt like the adrenaline of getting caught by the police. Most of the time, I even paid the bill because I was like, I didn't even want to start a chase because it was not giving me like a great time anyway. Yeah, that's a thing that I really hated. It was boring. Yeah, I can't give a better word for that one. It was boring as hell. So yeah, number four, I think I'm not the only one who's talking about this, which is the handling. Yeah, the handling for me wasn't really great. It felt like when you're moving to the right, it was like going just a second later to the right. It was for me just too slow. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. Which is like 5 out of 10. Let's call it like that for me. So yeah, now we've talked about that. Let's start with the info that we have right now about Need for Speed 2017. So like I said, we do not have that much info yet, but what do we know? The creators of Need for Speed told us that they're done with the free updates, which for me isn't a big issue because we really got a lot of new features, so I'm okay with it. But it also means, actually, like we have a 2-year cycle now in the Need for Speed series, which means they have much more time to create a Need for Speed that is even better than Need for Speed 2015. So like I said, a small amount of info, but when I do know more, a new video will be coming your way. Now get some popcorn, get some drinks, get some beers, whatever you want to use. Be ready for my wish list, which I will be telling you right now, of course. Yeah, bleed, fail. I have 11 stuff I want to tell you guys about what I want. So let's start off with number 1. We really need a bigger map. We need to explore a lot of roads, mountains, anything at all, which I think couldn't be said better for me, because we do. We did have, of course, a lot of roads and mountains in 2015, but bigger and better will be great for me. Number 2. I'm saying too much. Damn shit. After you have completed the story, played online, probably play with every single car on the game. It does get boring when I am buying a new car. I want to drive just like Need for Speed Underground to specific to specific shops like a paint and final shop, a performance shop, an aftermarket shop, etc., etc. So I really want to drive somewhere to change my vehicle to say it nice, or car, whatever, to say it nice. I say too much. I keep saying it. Shit. Of course I'm saying it again. We need some better handling. It's like when I'm going to the right, like I said before, it feels like you're going a second later to the direction you want to go. It's for me a little bit too slow. It's like I said, 5 out of 10. We need more cars, and yes, I know I've said it before. It's a great set, but more cars are also great. Like the full Skyline set, or for example, or even Toyota Prius, or an Opel Astra, of course, or an Bugatti Zonda. These are just our examples. That's all. We need more toys to play with. Simple as that. Number 5, we need better cops. I want to be afraid of the police when they chase me, and just like in the most one or 2005, and I think it was also in 2012. In 2005 when the police came, it was hard to make sure you do not get caught in Need for Speed. You did not get caught in Need for Speed 2012 when the cops are coming. They came from every single direction, which made it really hard to get away. And for me, it was like not always hard, but at Heat 3, you do get nervous sometimes. Well, I do. We need more variation in customization. Yes, there was a great customization, and yes, we almost cried for customization, but we need more. We need more. Some cars didn't even have customization. Well, they did, but not like other cars did. But we need more. Even though it's ugly on the car, there always should be a chance to rise it, which I think is true. There always should be a rise to fuck your car up, which we all did at least 10 times. For number 7, we have a day and night cycle, which the story also played in. So like at day, nothing really happens. A lot of traffic, not some crazy missions, and at the night we ride. The real shit happens at night. So easy, right? Number 8, heat levels. We need heat levels like in Most Wanted 2005. The higher the heat, the stronger the cops. Simple as that. Number 9, we need to make our own music playlist, like connected to YouTube or nowadays Groove Music, to drive and play with your own music, which to me sounds pretty great. For number 10, we have offline mode. We do not always want to be connected with other players. Sometimes we just want to cruise on our own, which is right as hell. For the last number, which is number 11, I want to play split screen and story mode at the same time. So I just want to play story mode on the split screen, with because not everyone can afford an Xbox One or PS4. If you hear some weird noises, my dog is, by the way, is just being a dick. He's fucking being annoying. So yeah, not everyone can afford an Xbox One or PS4 or fucking expensive PC to even run Need for Speed. So it would be great if they put that into the game as well. Not a different story, just on split screen, that's all. So yeah, I hope all of you enjoyed my first video, and peace out. Tonight we ride.